The second wave of corona in Bihar is producing havoc on the state. A lot of people is being infected. The infection rate has gone very high. Of course, within last 2 days, it has come down to some extent. But a lot of people are dying than the previous wave. Even the saviors, doctors and healthcare workers, are 10 times more dying than the previous year.
This is what Acting President of the Indian Medical Association of Patna had to say about horrific COVID crisis in Bihar. The uncontrolled spread of COVID-19 in India's big cities has received enormous media attention, but the virus is also ravaging the country's rural areas, that is home to a vast majority of country's population and where the healthcare infrastructure is ill-equipped to handle the rising numbers. Such is the story of Bihar, a state that is struggling to contain the severe health crisis at the moment. The Patna High Court recently criticized the Bihar government for its handling of the COVID crisis in the state. The court said, "We have all failed, all of us feel ashamed for what we have done. This has happened only because we depended on the state officials and false assurances given by state officials," unquote. Reports suggest that Bihar had no action plan to fight the pandemic, and the health department officials were submitting reports that were far from reality. And now, even after 12 days of the state lockdown, the situation continues to worsen in the state. Bodies of people dying of COVID-19 were seen floating in rivers. Visuals from Chausa town of Bihar's Buxar district are horrific and gut-wrenching. Nearly 71 bodies of suspected COVID-19 victims were found floating along the banks of River Ganga. While the investigation is underway, district officials suspect that the bodies might have been floating from Varanasi and Allahabad in Uttar Pradesh. Governance and health infrastructure collapsed in Bihar as cases increased in the state. People were demanding the resignation of State Health Minister Mangal Pandey as COVID-19 ravaged the state and put the health facilities out of gear completely. Some top officials of the 3 government-run COVID hospitals in the state raised concerns over the shortage of oxygen supply and other crucial medical facilities. As of May 10th, there were no vacant ICU beds in 18 of the 38 districts. Only 5 districts in Bihar reported to have more than 20 vacant ICU beds. Last week, the head of the medicine department of government-run Daranga Medical College and Hospital requested the government to relieve him as they faced shortage of oxygen supply in treating patients. Remember, this is the condition in the largest healthcare center in North Bihar. In April, the medical superintendent of the government-run Nalanda Medical College and Hospital, NMCH, had asked the government to relieve him also from his duties. The reason was the same: no medical infrastructure and helplessness in the health workers. Other Patna-based Indira Gandhi Institute of Medical Science had also expressed disappointment and concerns over the shortage of oxygen beds in the state. The government's failure to handle the alarming COVID-19 crisis in the state has been exposed at multiple occasions, but nothing seems to be changing. In fact, it's just getting worse day by day. There is a shortage of beds, medical oxygen, and even doctors in the state. The virus has infected more than 500 health workers and doctors. Reports suggest that nearly 4,000 posts of specialist doctors and around 3,000 posts for general doctors are vacant even amid the raging pandemic in the state now. In 2019-20, only 6,938 government doctors were in active services, and the State Economic Survey 2020-21 says that only 2,904 doctors were working against 4,000 sanctioned posts. Currently, the state has 28% vacancies of doctors. It has the worst doctor-patient ratio in the country. The court had earlier observed that no one should lose life only on account of lack of adequate medical care in the state. But the reality shows how the virus has left people in Bihar at the mercy of God. Number of active cases continues to rise at an alarming rate as we speak. Experts say that the state is yet to reach the peak, and the rapidly increasing cases will put additional pressure on the health infrastructure that is already crumbling. The situation in Bihar is becoming dire. The state needs to ramp up public health infrastructure, identify affected areas, scale up manpower, and gear up for a third wave now.